Hello. So it's been a while since the last time I did this. Yeah, I just wanted to go today through like the last months to see what releases I haven't picked up yet. I sold a bunch of releases lately, so I have some money to use. But first off, I just wanted to check out from my update on my Instagram, just to check out what I haven't picked up yet, what I forgot about. Um, hey Tony, hope you're good, man. Long time. Holland, yeah, you're swimming with the fishes now, man. So yes, I wanted to do this by myself today, so I just thought, why not jump online and do it with all the thousand and thousand of people who follow my channel. The millions of people who follow my channel. I have been missing your comments on my what I watch video, Gizmo. Oh shit. That's been for months now, right, Tony? Because I haven't been on anyone's channel except Corey. I jump when he has a live stream every Friday. I normally jump into his live stream just to give him some crap. But yeah, I haven't checked out Dior for a long time now, I think, Tony. Do you know how many months back I need to go through? Hey, Chris, hope you're good, man. Thanks from Stacy. Best movie of 92. Oh, man, that's tricky. Jurassic Park was that 93 and 91 was T2. Fuck, I'm forgetting now the years. Oh, I can't remember. Sorry. I need to have a list. Brain Dead was also, that was 91, right? Man. I don't know what is plus minus and what is crap. Yes, you do, Tony. You don't help. You don't need help for that. But yeah. Oh man, I need to get a haircut. The money goes to my kid or to my movie collection, so I forget about cutting my hair, and it's been way too much work lately. So yeah. But let's dig in and see what we can find out about titles that has been released. I just need to find out how I do this. Share screen. And let's see. Boom. I just need to see if everything works. I don't know why this. Let me try something. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, it looks good there. But let's see if I can get normal now. There's something weird going on with there we go. I think it looks fine now, doesn't it? So I gone back some months because I haven't done these videos for a long time. But I just wanted to check for the last 2-3 months what movies that I forgot about picking up, because I have been going down or actually I haven't, I'm lying. I actually been buying just as many as I was, but I was supposed to go down in buying new releases. But I have stopped buying a lot of limited edition and stuff like that because I'm saving money. But I am buying a lot of new releases every month, so I can't say anything against that. So I haven't bought this one, Pat Francie. Do you have this one, Tony? I never heard about it before. I'll cut your hair for you for free. I'll cut like I'm blind, Cyclops. Well, you can probably act in Christopher Nolan's new film. Screen looks good. Perfect, man. Thank you. Make mini golf course for what movie? Make mini golf course for what movie? Make mini golf course. I don't know. It's late over here, so maybe it's just my brain. I haven't never heard of Pet Frenzy. Yeah, I don't think anyone has, to be honest. And I don't know why I put it up. Party Patrol 24, and I actually found out that there is 24 release. I don't know if it's like a series of films that is part of this Party Patrol stuff, but it's actually, I think they are up to 36 releases now. So it's like, I have no idea what any of these films are, but I'm not going to find out. But everybody see what it's inspired from, at least. Robot Dracula. I don't know anything. This is a company called D-Star Pictures, I believe. Mm, and it looks like Malcolm McDowell's in it, is in it, but I don't know. How not to make a horror. Yeah, you lost me at how not to make. So I haven't bought this. Desperate Teenage Love Dolls. I don't know anything about this either. I think I put these titles up just because I was curious what they were, but I never actually checked out like what they are. Summer Wars. So this one I think I checked like just to see what it was, but yeah, I don't know. Send help. So I'm thinking of getting this one, mostly because I gotta admit I didn't love the film at all, and I'm a little bit back and forward because I don't know how much of a rewatch it is. It's kind of used the same storyline we have seen 100 times before, but I had some fun with it in the theater. It's Sam Raimi, and he's always having fun when he makes films. Uh, but I've been thinking about this film. I haven't picked it up yet, and I don't know how much rewatch ability it is to it because I was pretty done with the film when it was finished. I think I went to this. Yeah, I saw it at cinema. But it wasn't a bad movie. It was just that I've seen it 100 times before, that story. I still haven't checked out this film, so I know nothing about it. I think the producer of that one is Jordan Peele, if I'm not mistaken, or maybe I'm mixing it with another film. Send Help was good. Yeah, I bet that many people liked it. It was okay. But him, I haven't seen this one. I remember the trailer back in the days when it was dropped, but I know nothing about it. So yeah, I'm not going to pick it up. I love Two and a Half Men. I love the first seasons of it with Charlie Sheen. I saw some episode with what's his name, Ashton Kutcher or something. And the thing is that this series you can just jump in and watch which episode you want. But the thing is also that it goes on TV still. So the few times I put on the TV, I feel like this series is always screened over here. So, but I do want it. I just haven't picked it up yet, and I don't even own this on DVD. So it's actually something that I could pick up. And the noises you hear is my dog just walking around. She's angry at me because I took her for a walk, and the walk was a little bit long, I believe. She was really tired in the ending. 36 hours. So with the Hammer films that they are kind of re-releasing on 4K, and him was bad. Thank you, Tony. I think I heard somebody else say that also. Have you seen Crossing Delancey? No, I don't think so. I don't know what movie that is. But the thing with these Hammer films is that I only picked up one of them, and that's a movie I really love, The Curse of Frankenstein. So I have that on the limited edition. And there is only two other Hammer films that I will pick up on 4K through their series if they drop them, as far as I know, at least. I really want that Hound of Baskerville because I only own the American version. I love the American version as well. But I don't know. There isn't like I'm not the biggest Hammer horror fan, and I haven't seen many of their more drama, thrillers, noir stuff. But yeah, I don't need them on physical. And I also have a lot of box sets with Hammer films, both on DVD and Blu-rays. I need also to check out what I have. The Descent. This one I want. It's a movie that I really like. I think it's not great, but it's a cool movie, and I've seen it multiple times, and it's a movie I can go back to and have fun with. 36 hours I liked. Okay, I will check it out. It's a Criterion for Crossing the Lens. No, I haven't checked that one out, Chris. Is it American, or who directed that film? From the one that's released through Criterion. But The Descent I really recommend to people, but most people have seen it right. I think it's Neil Marshall's second best film. I think his best film is still Dog Soldiers. I just love that film. And the new stuff he has come with, I don't recommend it to my worst enemy. It's so bad. Like the 3 last films I saw from him, it doesn't feel like him. I do like that movie he did in 2008, maybe. It's a post-apocalyptic. I do own it from Scream Factory, but I can't remember the title. It's like a post-apocalyptic. I'm a big fan of The Money Pit. It's not that fun, but I don't know, it's a cozy film. I know many people don't like it, but I actually liked it a lot. It's the second best kind of, how you say, house goes, or like they buy a new house and everything goes sour. I do like actually a Norwegian film better that is about the same, but that's probably because it's Norwegian, right? I grew up with it. But this one is really fun, I think. And I do love Shelley Long. The Burbs, also insane fun movie. This is a movie I can see 100 times. And it's not really because of the comedy either, but it has some really fun moments. But I just love this film. It's so cozy again, and it's kind of, I'm so looking forward to show all of these films to my daughter when she's old enough. What kind of dog? Shetland Sheepdog I have. It's she-bitch, as I call her. Freya is her name. She went over there to be alone now. She's really angry at me because we normally go for a walk, like a 4 kilometers walk every night. But today I took her for 8 kilometers and she was dead in the ending. It was, yeah. Hold on. Maybe I also had that problem sometimes when I in chorus. Wait, that's wrong. 36 Hours, the one I see is American from the 60s, not Hammer. Okay. Is that Hitchcock? Or am I mixing it? But The Burbs, amazing movie. Everybody's seen this. Bowfinger, also a really, really overlooked 90s comedy. One of the best, actually, from America. There is so many good scenes in this one. And this movie always makes me laugh as well. It's damn fun. I love Heather Graham in this one. And I can't remember her name, but the one that playing... the alien woman, she has been in thousands of films. She's great in this one. It's a really, really fun film. I don't own this on 4K. I do have it on Blu-ray, so I've been thinking of picking it up since I love it so much. But it needs to drop. And Flintstones, I actually a big supporter of this film. I went on cinema and saw it twice, at least when I was a kid, maybe even 3 times. It was a lot of fun. And I rewatched it probably 2 years ago or something. And then I've been away from it for many years. And I still think it's fun. It's so beautiful, the production design in the film. And Halle Berry, I don't need to say more. And John Goodman is amazing in that film. I think it's a really overlooked film, this one. There is another one that hasn't gotten a release yet, as far as I know, that I'm a big fan of because it was I think I must have been like 8 years old when it was released. And it's Dennis the Menace. I haven't seen the movie since I was a kid, so maybe it's trash today. I don't know. But I do love, what's it called again? The grumpy dude, the one that takes care of Dennis. He's one of the grumpy old man dudes. Oh, man, I just saw a movie with him as well. He's great. Shit, I can't remember now. My head is destroyed. Perfect Blue. Recommend this for everybody in this world. It's one of my favorite animations. Yes, I think Corey pressed the wrong buttons. Yeah, that could be. Favorite character in Bowfinger? I would say that alien woman. She's not old, but I think she must have been like 45, 50 maybe in that movie. I'm just thinking maybe she's younger, maybe she's older. But I just love her in that film because she's like a stuck-up, actress. Or she's a wannabe actress. Baranski. Is that her name? I love the Flintstones. Yeah, me too, Tony. I think it's a lot of fun. That would have been a fun stream one day if we did like a live action stream from animations. That would have been a lot of fun. I have none of the new movies, but I have a lot of older stuff that I really love. What I type into Tubi to find your movies? I think if they are still on Tubi, you need to type in their titles. Christmas Blood or The House. I don't think the other films I made is on Tubi, but they were earlier, at least. I even sent an email to Tubi to ask them to remove them, but never got an answer. We need Dennis the Menace. Who do you think would release that one, Tony, if you will guess? Is that Warner? So maybe Warner Archive? Maybe Warner. But, Wingers in Room has actually bought tons of titles from Warner Brothers, so maybe that would have been a perfect VSU title for Wingers in Room. Dennis the Menace is the best. Matt, yeah, thank you, Matt. Yeah, the old dude in Dennis, yeah. Yeah, I love him. I just saw that New Leaf I saw with him. I didn't love the film, but I did like him in the film, and also the woman. It was a good film, I think, but it was a little bit overhyped in my book. But I want to keep it. I'm not going to sell it. It's a movie I will go back to, and I do think my father, if he's still alive when I meet him next time, I think he will love to see that film, because that's the type of movie he really adores. Warner Bros. Says Dennis. Yeah, right. Yeah, maybe Wingers in Room. That's a perfect VSU release. Perfect Blue. Recommend this for everybody. It's and I actually said this before. If they were ever going to make a live action feature out of any animation ever, it could have been Perfect Blue, because there is something creepy about this film that would work in live action as well. But you got to take the material seriously. And make it kind of like the 90s erotic thrillers, I would think. The movie that, what's her name again? Man, my head is bad today. Sydney Sweeney. The movie she did last year, I think it was a erotic thriller, kind of with twists and turns. I didn't like the film that much, but I did like that it felt like the old school erotic thrillers in the way it was shot and everything. Just to compare that, if you have seen the remake of the Hand That Rocks the Cradle, the remake is horrendously bad. I had to watch the original after I watched the remake because I was tormented inside. But I watched those pretty close to each other, and I have to say, everything you are not supposed to do with kind of this erotic drama or thriller type 90s style, they did wrong in the remake of The Hand That Rocks the Cradle, and they did right in the movie with Sydney Sweeney that I can't remember the name for right now. Housemates, yeah. I didn't like it myself, Holland, but I'm just saying the style of the film. I did like kind of that it felt a little bit TV, if that makes sense, but still sexy. What Dreams May Come. So this one I actually saw for one of the Rotten episodes, and I liked it. It wasn't great, but I did like the hell part. If you haven't seen the film, I will not spoil it, but there is a moment when he visits a place. It's not hell, but yeah, anyway. And it's also fun to see Robin Williams in any movie. Like the worst movies he has been in, it's still watchable because of him. He's such an amazing actor and comedian, and man, I miss him. And Cuba Gooding Jr. is also great. He's not that good in this film, but back in the days when he was in Jerry Maguire, Gladiator, and all of those films, I loved him. So this one, I can't remember. I know I've seen it because I think I had it on VHS back in the days, but I can't remember if I liked it or not. Wait. I will come back to it. You sail as a pirate. What movie treasure you seek? What movie treasure? Full size. What do you call it? Like sculpture of Pamela Anderson from Barbed Wire. We'll have it in the living room so I can scare my girlfriend every day. Have you seen the dog movie Fluke? Not yet, man, but I own it from Kino. I still haven't checked that out. I bought it like a year ago. Maybe the style is okay. I thought Seyfried did good in the movie. Yeah. But she was a little bit old, wasn't she? Like, how old is she now? I don't know. There was something off with the entire film, but yeah, the style was good. CGI you and Tony and CGI you and Tony into what buddy cop movie? Well, that has to be a Lethal Weapon, right, Tony? Please let me be Mel Gibson. So then I know what movie this is, of course, and I'm pretty sure I liked it, but I'm mixing. I've seen so many 50s creature features, end of days movies lately, because I'm trying to figure out which movies I will buy, because Winger Syndrome is releasing tons of them. I feel like I have like box sets of DVDs I'm going through, so I can see all of these again. My favorite, I'm a big fan of Tarantula. The Fly original is great. I'm talking about B monster movies from the 50s America. Bubba Hotep is great. I love this is one of the best American films ever when it comes to tension. Like Don Coscarelli did an amazing job in this, and Bruce Campbell is, and also Ossie Davis. Both of them are great. But I've seen the movie probably 3-4 times through my life so far. But it's not like a movie I can go back to often, because I have to have some years in between. And I do own this one. I did buy it from Scream Factory. Yeah, I have the 4K from Scream Factory. This I bought right away. I know I've heard that there is something problem with the sound, I believe. I'm not completely sure what it was. But I love Day of the Dead. It's the second best Dead film from Romero. I was the only one I was missing on 4K. So 10 Cloverfield Lane, I really like this one as well. I do own it on Blu-ray. I don't need it on 4K, to be honest. I like the first one better at Cloverfield. But yeah. Dracula, so I don't know if I own it still or if I sold it. But this one really disappointed me. It wasn't bad, but it was like, I think it lasted for 2.5 hours or something. And yeah, the main point of the movie came, you knew it after 20 minutes. So it was like I was watching paint dry for the rest. I think I gave it 5 out of 10 or something. It's Rado Jewel. So Boarding Gate, I also own this, I believe, at least, if I haven't sold it. I don't like a lot of the 50s monster, but The Fly was pretty good. Sci-fi will win some prize. The Fly is good, yeah. I also like The Thing from Another World. I don't know if that's a monster movie, but Tarantula is good. Pops actually told me that Clint Eastwood had a small role in it. I didn't know it, and I'd seen the movie many times. There is more that now I'm talking American. There's a lot of movies from Japan, of course, and different places in the world from the 50s that are great. But there is more American films, B monster movies that I like from 50s. It's just hard to remember. All of the ones I've seen now has been bad, or at least not that good. Make new Lady in White special edition. Make new Lady in White. Lady in White was the one I just saw for the first time from Winger Syndrome. I liked it. It was different. I never seen a movie like that before. It was really weird. I think Tony, I don't know if you will like it, but it's if you don't own it, it's more family friendly horror if you haven't seen it. It's a lot of beautiful stuff in the film, like the way they made the special effects. But it's slow, really, really slow. Rado Jude, your favorite. I say it again. Yeah, we can argue about that, Holland. I don't know if I've seen Tarantula. I think that's my favorite of the B movies. Yeah, I love the one. See it, Tony. Yeah, it was really different. I've never seen a movie like that before, like the Lady in White. Boarding Gate. So this movie, it really bugged me because there is part of this that I liked, but you also, I don't want to say because I spoiled the movie, but they use kind of a really famous kind of, not twist, but kind of change in the story that didn't work at all, because there is no reason to do that in this film. So you will understand if you see it. So that was really boring. No, not Matt Mikkelsen, but Michael. No, what's his name? Have I written it here? I've written Mats Mikkelsen also here. Wait, Michael Madsen. Michael Madsen. He's also in that one. Crosstalk. I do own this from Umbrella. I still haven't seen it. It's part of that exploitation box sets. I think it's the second or no, third one, I believe. I need to check it out soon. I haven't opened them yet, so. Faust. So this is Jan Swankenmeyer, one of the most exciting directors who ever lived. This is his weakest for me, but it was still great. He kind of plays with different stop motion effects and stuff like that, and he also uses famous lores or famous fairy tales or whatever it is, like Alice. He did, and Alice is his best in my opinion. But Faust was good, but I did feel like he was a little bit too much stuck up with the theater stuff in this one. But I did love it. It was great. Micro budget. So I bought this one just because I read everywhere that this was the best comedy that has been made the last 10 years. And I don't feel like they make good comedies anymore. But holy shit, this was bad. It was like every humor in the film felt like it was censored for the film. It was like, I don't know if it's the way young kids talk today outside of my country, or if it's that young people making films think they need to be careful what they say, because it felt like it was censored. It was horrendous. It was so bad. The Spine of Night. So I like this film a lot. I own 2 copies of it actually. Or I like it, not a lot. I think the story is pretty boring, but it's not boring, but it's, I don't know. But the animation in this one is really beautiful, and it's actually not up my alley of animation, but the colors are so beautiful in the film. Mats Mikkelsen, yeah. Tell me your movie title again. I write them down. Huset. It's like the house, only Norwegian. I think it's called House in America, actually, on Tubi. And Christmas Blood is the other one. Juleblod. Eurocrime Rarities Volume 1. So this box set was a big letdown, but also a big, what do you call it, like shot to the stars. Because Day of the Cobra was super cool. And the theme song in that film is one of the best theme songs ever on a movie. I don't know. I love that film. I will see it soon again. But the other 2 films I felt was they weren't bad, but they were like, why? I don't know. It was like, I felt like I'd just been watching Air. It was like, yeah. But Day of the Cobra was really cool. And Thomas Millian with this blackface Afro style, he looks so weird. It looks so weird. I think, if I remember rightly, it's part of a trilogy, and I've seen all of the 3 films, if I remember rightly. I think I own 2 of them, but I can't remember what the other films were. But I think he plays kind of the same character in those films. Tenebrae Franchise. Yeah, so I bought this as well, and I saw the 3 films, and I thought all of the 3 films were bad. They were so, like the one with Kinski is really beautiful. It's shot beautiful. It's interesting the way it's framed, everything. But holy shit, the story was boring. And the first one, I remember the first one best because it had kind of an interesting setup. It was kind of this finding identity type crime movie in a way, or not crime either, but it was kind of, it just got lost in everything else, and it was like hanging with that woman for most of the time. And yeah, no, these three French films were not my cup of tea. Liebestraum. So this one I also bought. This one was the one that was really arty-farty, I believe. I think so. And if it's the right movie I'm thinking of, it was like black and white. And it could be mixing here some films, because I saw this right when I got it, and I think I sold it, or at least I have it for sale. But yeah, I didn't hate it at all, but I just can't remember it. I can't remember one scene in the film that was really beautiful. But yeah, I don't think I liked it. Faces of Death. I'm not a big fan of those Mondo films. Never been. Jake Speed, Arrow release, good. Tony, you have that? I have it actually on the just standalone. Jake Speed is the title, Tony. I don't have the slipcover for it though. I don't know if it came with a slip. It's on old title they released. But yeah, Faces of Death. I've seen it before, actually multiple times, and I will not be keeping it in the collection. I already actually sold it once for a friend, so I will sell my copy as well. It's not my kind of movie, that's the thing. Escape from Death. Oh man, these full shape percent titles has been really bad. Really bad. The best one, I can't remember if it's The Massacre or this one, but one of them is kind of a meta film, and that's, if I can call it, the best. But they don't look Italian. They kind of feel like cheap ass TV movies actually from America, from the 90s. It feels like when I watch them, because it's so cheap, everything, and I don't know. It doesn't have the flavor from Italy. Really, really disappointing. So Mutant was pretty decent. It was a little bit laid back, and I found out that it was a zombie film. But Housen is really doing a great job in this one, as he always does. He is the fun part in the film. But there's too little action, too little horror. But the movie looks incredible beautiful. It's shot really 80s aesthetic, kind of, a little bit smoky streets and blue lights and stuff like that. So it's beautiful, really beautiful. Did you like Jake Speed? I enjoyed that one. Yeah, I think I liked it because I haven't sold it, but I can't remember it, to be honest. Who directed Jake Speed? Can you check that out for me? I'm just thinking right away if it's that strange Romanian dude. I think he's from Greece, I think, if it's the same dude. I spent a lot on the new partner labels releases today. Okay, how much did you spend, Tony? Or how many did you grab? FX and FX2, terrific. Yeah, I have them from 101 Films, actually, old release from them. I like them, with the great who passed away some years ago. He was the bad guy in Gladiator, the boxing film. Brian Dennis. I think Brian Dennis or something like that. Andrew Lane. I don't know. The director of Wally Girl. Okay. I actually have never seen Wally Girl. I know what movie it is, but I've never seen that one. Yeah, this is the Deaf Crocodile release that is coming later this year that I will be getting. It's a Lost Mexican animation, if I understood it rightly, and I'm really into the animation. And I don't think this ever has been released. The Trollenberg Terror, Film Treasures. I don't know if I own any Film Treasure titles, not as far as I can remember. The Ninth Gate is pretty good. It's really good tension in that film. It came out in a time, I remember, where there was a lot of these style movies. So I think it got lost in all of those. But it's a pretty decent one. Highlander, I love this film. It's so over the top and so beautiful. It was $500. But I got rid of some and got it down to 300. And was it only the new stuff, Tony? I buy my partner labels through a friend that subscribe, so I get them for almost half the price. So that's really nice. I think I ordered 14 titles through him, and it was up to around 300 as well, I believe, something like that. He ordered the rest, so I will get to see everyone I want to see. Amazing pal. I like the Austin Powers death scene in Ninth Gate. No. Highlander is amazing. Man, I love this. No, I want to see it now. Maybe I will see it after the stream. Maybe this is the movie I will see before I die in bed tonight. Man, it's been a while since I saw it. Super Mario Galaxy movie. Is this the first or second? I only seen the first. I thought the first one was decent. It wasn't great, but it wasn't bad either. But it was fine. It was fine. But I heard the second one is better, so I need to check that out. Just can't remember if I already bought it. Super Mario Galaxy. I think this is the second, right? Fight Club. I picked this up, and I promised after I think I had it on my update video that I will see this in November, December, because I watched it in probably November something last year, and I need a year before I see it again. But I also heard that the movie club we are having want to see this film, so maybe we'll arrange one night that we all see it together. It's one of my favorite films of all time from America. I love this film. Superman Returns. So I put this up because I don't own it, and I only seen it once. I think I went to the cinema and saw this one. Maybe I own it on DVD, or maybe I gave it away. I can't remember. But I should see it again. At least it's more kind of Superman, how I like Superman, not the new stuff. I'm not a fan of James Gunn stuff, Superman. I like when Superman is Superman. Rango, good. I know what movie it is, but I can't remember it. I don't know. I don't think I've seen Rango. There can only be two. Yeah. Do you like Extract, Mike Judge movie? Oh man, Extract. Is that? No, it's not the one with a girl. No, that's Contagion. Extract. I can't remember. Galaxy's newest one, I think. Okay. Yeah, I haven't seen it yet, so I need to check it out. Don't drop the soap, Gizmo. I promise you, hold on. I always do. I always drop the soap. And I scream loud. Oh no, I dropped the soap. Collateral Damage. So this one I actually picked up right away when it was released. I still haven't checked it out yet. I've seen it multiple times before, and it's one of Schwarzenegger's weakest movies from the time period. I think I put it as second weakest from this time period before he went in and become governor, like the late Schwarzenegger period. I think the one where he is clone, I think I put that lowest because I rewatched that some years ago and it was still bad. But it's fun though to hear him say the lines. Oh, you clone. But Collateral Damage, I can remember at least that it was kind of, there was some drama there that worked. I think he lost his family, wife or something to a terrorist, if I remember rightly. So there was some drama that worked. And and he looks good in the film as well. He's kind of haven't shaved for a while and stuff, so that's cool. Cobra, I ordered this from Arrow, so I do own the 4K. I wasn't supposed to buy that one, but it dropped in price a lot, so I picked it up for only $10 or $11. So then it was fine. It's a good movie. As I said, always, it's the gayest Stallone movie. Not because the movie is gay, but it's more or less because he looks so oiled up in the entire film and everything. But it's a dead cool movie. This one I haven't checked out yet. They Will Kill You. So I know nothing about this. I bet Tony or Holland have seen this one. Jason Bateman, Mila Kunis. I know both of them though. That was the Extract. Yeah. The one where he is paying somebody to sleep with his wife, right? That's the one. Yeah. That one is. It's kind of fun for all the wrong reasons, but yeah, I like the movie a lot. It kind of shook me because it looks on the cover art. It looked like one of those almost American Pie sequels or whatever. It was so. But the movie is pretty serious, even though it has some comedic kind of over the top moments. Ben Affleck is playing this kind of drug or like hippie or something like that. But yeah, I like the movie because it took me kind of by surprise. There's another movie that I saw that was I saw it around the same time period called Wild Roomies, I think. That also took me by surprise because that movie also looked like kind of those cheap ass American Pie kind of side films that came out a lot of, like National Lampoon kind of movies. But Wild Roomies also took me by surprise because I can just say it like this: it's about cheating. And it doesn't have a happy ending at all. So it was a really shock to the system. Holland starring in Escape from Alcatraz remake. Starring in Escape. Yeah. Escape from Alcatraz. That's the Clint Eastwood one, right? Yeah, I watched Collateral Damage recently, and it may be the worst story of any Arnold movie. Oh, man. I can't remember the story. Wasn't it the terror attack and then his wife got killed or something like that? I don't shop here. Yeah. They will kill you. Terrible bad for me. Okay. I don't think I will like it anymore. If you say it's terrible bad, because you like a lot of shit, Holland. Let's be real. The Wicker Man, but it's just the children of the Wicker Man. I don't know what this is. Probably a documentary or something. But The Wicker Man, I love that film. It's one of those films that after you've seen The Wicker Man, it will never leave your soul. Sangster Direct Hammer. I know I looked this up earlier, but I don't think it looked that interesting to me. This is kind of the Severin releases that I pick up if they drop really low in price. So I had the option to sell them. But it's not something I will jump after. These movies are something I jump after, but I do think I checked this one out, and I think this is like the newer Looney Tunes stuff, if I remember rightly. And I'm not a fan of I'm a fan of the newest Looney Tunes. The movie I saw here some months ago that I had on my update video, that movie I really liked. But I've seen some of the shorts and they look so ugly. Like you can, yeah, they are so clean and stuff. I don't know. And they talk so nice. And it's like the humor is gone. But man, the old Looney Tunes are fun. Actually, I have a Looney Tunes released. I just got in that I paid a lot of money for that I will show on my update video. So Chuck Norris is actually the one I have the least kind of nostalgia to, because I was never a fan of his movies back in the days. I always liked him, and I always liked some of his films, but his action films I never really got into back in the days. He's the only one of those action stars that I did like Sidekicks a lot, and I also like that he's fighting the devil, Hellbound. But all of these, Invasion USA, and it was also, he had Delta Force, and he had like this trilogy, I can't remember what it called, but I was never a fan of those. But he is really cool. I've listened to a lot of his kind of interviews and stuff, and he sounded like the nicest guy ever. Vase of Lust, this one I really want. Never seen it, but it's Ruggero Deodato, and it looks like kind of these erotic sexploitation type films. So I'm a big fan of those. Hey, Brian, hope you're good, man. You are also broke. Me and Tony used also all our money on Wingard today. Cast who knew Dick Tracy. Cast who For new Dick Tracy. No, don't ask me about new. Ask Brian about new actors. No, I can't give you an answer. With new actors, I'm terrible. Gizmo, I recommend Hippo Hungry to all my friends now. I have 0 friends, but many enemy. After you recommended that film, I bet, yeah. What's the movie where Chuck Norris kicks through the windshield of the car? Kick through the windshield. I'm just thinking what a windshield is. I don't know, Brian. I have no idea. Is that the Windows Room release? Sidekicks still my favorite. Yeah, I like Sidekicks a lot, but I do also think it's part of nostalgia. I have seen the Windows Room release of Sidekicks, and I actually forgot that it was so many flashback to like the war stuff. It was like surprising how grown up a lot of the stuff was that I didn't remember at all from when I was a kid. Cold Steel. So I don't think I ever seen this film, but I know I've seen the cover before. And you know how it is back in the days with VHS. You rented a copy, you saw it, and if you didn't like the film, or you don't remember if you have seen it. But I don't know if I ever saw this one. But I do want to see it. It looks interesting. This release looked beautiful. But I'm still hunting for that old Steelbook release of Rambo. I know Tony has it. That's the most beautiful one so far. I think Savi. No, it was an American release. Yeah, it was through one of your shops. Kung Fu Students. This one I know nothing about. Do you like Out for Justice? Yeah, I like the 4 Steven Seagal films: Out for Justice, Hard to Kill, and Hard to Kill, Out for Justice. Is it Nico, the last one? And Under Siege. All of them I really like. Good Guys Wear Black is where he kicks the windshield. Good Guys Wear Black. I don't know if I've seen that one. Remind me on that one, Brian. I like the title even. The title was cool. Good Guys Wear Black. Kung Fu Students. So this one looks like Error 4444 release. So it's an Asian something. It doesn't say what year it's from. Of course not. I should put that down also. And this is another Error. I love the Error 4444 releases. I have bought from them probably, I would say 10 releases. They haven't released that many. And out of those 10, I haven't seen all of them. I think I still have 3 I haven't seen yet. The Maku, I think it's called, trilogy they have. I haven't seen that yet. But of all the releases I bought from them, I actually only sold 2. The rest of them I fucking love. Fatal Termination, I think it's called, was insane cool. And they also did that, that Giallo slasher, Psychopath. It's kind of American Psycho mixed with a Jolly in many ways. It was real red kills red, kills red kills. I don't know, something like that. And they have multiple others. So I'm interested in their movies. I need to check if this one has dropped. They sell out so quick also. Orgasmo, I do own this on DVD, and I saw it back in the days, but I don't remember anything of it. And not anything. And it's Kino Lorber, and it says 4K. So I can't remember. This one was kind of a pretty cheap kind of production, if I'm not mistaken. I wonder if this was also the one where Ron Jeremy showed up in a scene. Don't Play with Fire. Cult Picks. Don't Play with Fire. Is this? It doesn't say. No. I haven't seen this one. But this one looks really interesting. He throws the chap through windshield and Out for Justice. Yeah, but I can't remember details from any of those films. The only thing I love with all of the 3 Steven Seagal films before he did Under Siege is that it feels like the fighting is real. It was kind of different from all the other films we were used to back then. Red to Kill, thank you. That's an amazing movie. Orgasmo is a must buy for me. Yeah, I think I will grab it myself. Maybe I should check the DVD first, just in case I hate it. But I can't remember. Is that the one? There's a comedy from late 90s, early 2000, where there is a girl that wants to lose her virginity in a porn film just to make a lot of money. And then the father goes after her to stop her from doing that. Is that the Orgasmo movie, or is that another kind of freaky thing that that they made back then? Let's see. The Fifth Man Army. Warner Archives. I haven't bought this one. Tony, if you're still here, do you collect all the Warner Archive titles, or do you just pick the ones you want? I'm just thinking because they are so expensive over here. So for you guys, it's probably cheaper. And Bud Spencer is in this one, so I'm interested at least. That's probably why I put it up. Love Bud Spencer. So I saw this one, The Death of Snow White. I didn't like it, but they have made a lot of cool stuff for little money in this one. You get tons of violence in this one, and it's good also. Most of it looks really good. And you also get tons of nudity. That's also good. But it's 10 times better than the Disney Snow White, but that doesn't say much. But yeah, I do recommend to check this one out. It's actually... it's way better than you think it's going to be, but it's still not good, if that makes sense. It kind of lacked the progress to make the story go forward. But it was a fun watch for what it is. Warner Archive used to be cheaper. Now every new title is like 25. That's still cheap for us over here buying Warner Archive. You're lucky if you get them for 50. It's insane pricey. Especially the animations, those are often up to $70 for us. So I only own maybe 3 or 4 animation. I actually ordered one the other day that I will be getting next week that I'm really looking forward to check out. It's that Huck, what's it called again? It's like he's in the Wild West, an animation that I saw when I was a kid. Huck or something like that. I'm looking forward to check it out at least. Yeah, I didn't see what was that. Future Sex. Okay, I'm done. So Lucille, I can't say the name, but I've seen Innocence, Evolution, but I haven't seen The Ice Tower and Ervik. Evolution I really liked. Innocence I thought was okay, or it's decent, but Evolution I really liked. That's a pretty new film. I think it's 2015, if I'm not mistaken. Interesting concept and beautiful shot and everything. But I don't know. Innocence was a little bit lackluster. I expected a lot more since it was her big praised movie. But maybe I expected too much. I don't know. But I do want this box set to check out her other films, because I don't own Evolution on Blu-ray. I have it on DVD. But Severin will probably this title will probably drop in price later. When a Stranger Calls, I think this is the remake, if I'm not mistaken. Tony, I saw you said hi to Brian. Did you hear what I asked for? I asked, do you collect the Warner Archives? Do you have everyone, or do you just buy the ones you want? When a Stranger Calls, yeah. I don't know if I've seen the remake. I don't know. So Life Force, I'm probably the only person in this entire world who really liked this film. I just think it's so weird, and it's so strange that this movie is made that it's actually hard to talk about it. But I always liked Life Force. It's a strange movie. But I do own it on 4K. Vampire Kiss, I own the Blu-ray version of this one, and I'm still embarrassed to say I haven't checked it out, but I actually told the other dudes or other people, we have girls there as well, in the movie club that we will this is a movie we'll see because none of us had seen it before, and it sounds like a really fun movie to see together with a lot of people. So I think I will wait and see it till next time we have like a movie night. Alice in Wonderland, this one I really want on 4K. Big fan of Alice. I couldn't find that many partner labels titles I wanted this month. Yeah, you said you bought 4 or something. Life Force Arrow UK edition 4K is the only edition I need. I think I have the Scream Factory one, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's the one. Vampire Kiss I will own 3 times in the collection with this release. Okay. You didn't sound happy about that. Do you like the film? But Alice in Wonderland I really want. 2 boxes, Television Terror in Frances, Spain. So this is Radiance film. So I have no interest in buying this, even though I'm curious. So we'll see. I will not buy it, but I will check what people think about it when it's released. And I think it's getting released now, if I'm not mistaken. So I pre-ordered this one, but then I actually got some sense and I stopped my pre-order because I'm not an Avatar fan. But I did buy I got it actually in present, the newest Avatar film. So I will check it out. But yeah, man. I like the second one better than the first, to be honest. But the first time I saw Avatar on cinema, I liked it, the first one. But I think I tried to watch the first one 2 or 3 times after, and I can't come beyond like the first 20 minutes before I stop the movie. I think it's so boring. The second one I've seen once, and I didn't go to the cinema to see it either. I saw it at home, but I liked that one better than the first because I felt like the story was at least some way kind of not written by an AI. I don't know. It just felt like there was some humanity in the second one. And the third one I've heard is the worst, so I'm not looking forward for that one. Sugar Cookies. So this is a Truma release. I know nothing about this. Or is this the movie Sugar Cookies? Isn't that the one Winger Syndrome? Because then I've seen it. Yeah, Life Force is amazing. That's good. Not many people say that. I think this is the one that Winger Syndrome have, and I can't remember if this is the one I thought was okay, or if this is the one I thought was bad, because I saw 2 of those kind of blaxploitation films. They are not really blaxploitation, but they had the same style from Winger Syndrome, and one of them I kept, the other one I sold. But I wonder if it's Sugar Cookies that I kept. If it's this one, I'm not sure. So this is He-Man and She-Ra Ultimate Collection Limited DVD box set. So I almost grabbed this one, but just some weeks later, something else was announced that we'll probably come to later. So I'm super happy that I didn't grab it. And I also have the He-Man release from before. So I was a little bit like, do I really need it? So this is Histoire du Cinema and Other Works, Jean-Luc Godard box set. So this is more of his, I think it's late 80s up till 2015, if I'm not mistaken, that I haven't seen any of the films from. But French New Wave, the directors from that time period, they are. That's what I will say. Next. The Hourglass Sanitarium. This is one of my favorite films of all time. Man, I love this film. It's super slow burn, but it's so. I remember when I explained this to a friend of mine, and he wondered, because we were talking about another film. We were talking about The Virgin Suicide. And the movies are not alike at all when it comes to stories, look, or anything like that. But the feeling I get from both of those films is kind of the same, only that The Hourglass Sanitarium speaks more to myself than, of course, The Virgin Suicide does. And this is a movie I can see 100 times. It has so many kind of layers and questions, and man, it's beautiful. But I still have, like, he has a trilogy or 3 films that he did that are kind of similar, and I still have one to go that I haven't checked out yet. So and I bought it just some months ago. The Double Radiance, and also this one is released through Radiance Films now on 4K, so I will absolutely be picking it up later. I do own it on Blu-ray, but it's such a favorite film of mine. So, and the cinematography in the film is amazing. So this is a movie I need on 4K. The Double, I know nothing about The Double. Carolina, good. Okay. I know what movie you're talking about. I haven't seen this one. I know nothing about it, but I do like two women are welcoming a grown-ass man. I like that. The Boxer, I know nothing about this either. It's an Asian boxing film, I believe, and it's 77, so it's the same. When was Rocky? Was that in 77? I think it was 77 Rocky. Maybe it's same year. Saurians. So this is Visual Vengeance. So I try to steer away from their films as much as I can, but sometimes they grab me. Exposed. So I like this cover. Not that I like the cover for it's like it looks good, but I don't know. I liked her. But I will not see this film. Maybe if I get it for free. Youngblood. So this is this is the original. No, this is a remake, isn't it? I just remember Youngblood from VHS days. But it looks... No, this is the original, isn't it? I'm not sure. I need to check this one out just to be sure. Huh. It's the American release, at least. Meatballs 4, and this is from MVD Entertainment. So this one has already been released. I don't know why we didn't get an announcement for this in Norway, because MVD usually have like the titles you can normally grab in Norway as well. This one I remember from I was a kid. I think this was the Meatballs film that I kind of grew up with, because this was the VHS release I bought, I believe, back in the days. I need to check this one out again. It's been years. Notting Hill, I'm ashamed of saying this, but I love this film. I think it's one of the best romantic dramas, if you like. It's kind of over here. It's kind of part of those regular Christmas movies we see. And I dig this film. I think it's beautiful. Julia Roberts is one of my favorites from America, with these kind of romantic Pretty Woman, and also that wedding. I can't remember the title for it, but yeah, this is. But I don't own it on 4K. This box set is beautiful, but I have all the films. I love Jaws. Close Encounter is amazing. Raiders is great. E.T. I love. Jurassic Park is amazing. Schindler's List is amazing. Saving Private Ryan is amazing. World of Wars is really good. So it's only bangers in this box set. It's incredible. An incredible release. But I don't need it. I bet Tony has that one. The Warriors. So this is a movie I talked about a lot because everybody loves it. And I haven't seen it after I got older. So I need to go back and watch it again. It's been years since I saw it. Hey, Patrick. Hope you're good, man. Saurians is top drawer. So that's the Visual Vengeance movie, the dinosaur. Is it an old school dinosaur film, or is it like a new CGI heaven? You're Norwegian idiot. Hi, Prince. Hope you're good. You plan on getting you Animal. Hey, hope Kai. Yeah, I'm going to get that one. It's the same guys who did Space Cat, I think it's called. I've seen that. Saurians was pretty exciting in a Jurassic Park kind of way. Okay. It's old school effects. Oh, nice. Then it could be fun, yeah. I sold my Warriors big box arrow set for the Steelbook like the original art on there more. Nice. You probably got a lot from it because the Arrow one sold out pretty damn fast, if I remember rightly. Conan, I love this film. Man, it's a great movie. A really underrated Arnold film in my opinion. I think people always praising and Terminator, Predator, all of these are amazing movies, but I think Conan should be up there as well. Such a great masterpiece. The music in this is insane. And I do own it. So this is a Louis Buñuel film that I haven't seen. I'm halfway through his filmography, but this one I haven't checked out yet. I actually have one film in my collection from him that I still haven't checked out yet. But yeah, he's a special kind of breed. It's beautiful cover art on this one, I think. So this is King Kong. This is the Paramount Picks. So what is this? What kind of release is this? Is this because I have the 77 or 76 maybe King Kong on 4K, but it's an old release I have. It was a bad picture, this one, so I can't see what released it. I do like the film a lot. It's cool as hell. The Man Who Fell to Earth. I can't remember that. I know what film it is and everything, but I can't remember what I thought about it, so I need to check it out. Yes, I made some money on that. Good on you, man. Good on you. The Man Who Fell to Earth. So I need to check that one out again. Jaws, amazing. I own it. Elephant Man, amazing. I own it. The Crying Game, amazing. I do own it, but I don't have it on 4K. I have it from Umbrella on Blu-ray. It's a really good film. But don't read anything about it if you haven't seen it. Watch it blind. Go into it. I promise you the ending will shock the living hell out of you. But it will also shock you how you respond to the ending. And that's the kind of thing when it was released back in the days that, yeah. And also when you see who's acting in the film, that's also kind of fun. But don't look up anything about the film if you haven't seen it. Just see it and then start to dig a little bit more into it. And it's a lot of things with this film that will give you some goosebumps on your ass. Alice Doesn't Live Here Anymore. So this was Holland's favorite Martin Scorsese film. I haven't seen this one, so I can talk about it. But Holland has been speaking about this for 4 years now. So I need to check it out soon. Sorry, Holland, that I haven't had time yet. Paul Newman, Hot. I haven't seen this one. But I want to. American Film Institute Summer, 74. Is it a 63? Okay, 63 film. Yeah, I've heard about it before, but I haven't seen it. So Legend of the Sacred Stone. Yeah, this one was a fun one. So I actually spoke to the persons who make those effects for this film. It's really interesting how they do it. I got a behind the scenes thing from their production companies, like like Green Room thing they showed me, and it was really cool. They are crazy behind the scenes. Actually, they should make a movie just about behind the scenes work because it's insane how they do this stuff. But yeah, Black Rabbit, White Rabbit. This was an interesting film. It had well, if you know what's his name again? Shahram Mukri. If you know his kind of style, Fish and Cat, I would recommend to everybody. It's one of the best films made after 2010. But he, as far as I know, the ones I've seen. But Black Rabbit, White Rabbit, he used the kind of same style when it comes to time. But in this one, he also used a kind of meta aspect to the entire thing, where it's kind of inside a movie, some of the stuff. And I liked everything that was inside the movie, but I didn't like the stuff that was actually the movie. So it was a 50-50 for me. I liked it, but it wasn't as great as his earlier stuff, in my opinion. Hungry. So this is the hippo. Say sorry to the goosebumps on my ass, Gizmo. Sorry, goosebumps. on Holland's ass. Hungry. So this movie was, I wouldn't say fine, but I would say it was watchable. There is moments of glory here, but the problem is that I'm not spoiling anything now. You can see it on the cover. It's a hippo. It's kind of alligator, but you have hippo, right? But the problem here is that, I've always wanted to see a hippo kind of killer movie. But when you're making a hippo killer movie, why don't you use the stuff that is really scary with hippos? And that stuff would also be easier to make, because it's when his head is just popping up of the water. That's the scary stuff with a hippo, because you know how big that shit is underwater. But when the hippo starts running around and all that shit, it looks cool in the film. It's actually well made for the budget. Or I don't know the budget, but I will think it's small. But it's kind of, that's the least exciting stuff about a killer hippo film. The cool thing about a killer hippo film is just knowing that it's lurking around. Yeah, and it's also, the teeth on the hippos, they are flat. So I read somewhere that when they bite you or bite something, it crushes it. It doesn't go through it. And that's also something they didn't use in the film in a way, because that sounds so damn painful if you get a leg inside the mouth of a hippo or something like that. So yeah, I was a little bit disappointed. But the movie looks way better than it should, like production-wise. Was the hippo CGI? Yes, Holland, it was. You don't need to ask about that. But it was probably some physical effects, I believe. At least when you saw the hippo in the water, I think that some of that was physical. But it's an easier animal also to make CGI. I actually talked to some post-production people that everything that has, like they talk about the dinosaurs, when they don't have hair and stuff like that, it's easier to make them. And nowadays you can probably make them on AI at home. Killer, A Journal of a Murder. Never seen this one, I believe, but I do feel like I've seen the cover art on the movie before. Like not the one he's sitting here, but just James Woods. And I love James Woods. He's a great actor. Victory, I never seen this one either. And I haven't seen this one either. Henry and June. The Assignment, I never seen. Donald Sutherland is great. Ben Kingsley also, right? Yeah, it's also good. Yeah, I haven't seen it. The Trigger Effect, I don't know. It looks like a movie I should have seen, but yeah, I can't remember it at least. A Bronx Tale is good. It's one of those least talk about mafia movie. I think this was the first movie that Robert De Niro directed. And one of the few also. I think he only did 2 movies or something. But yeah, I like it a lot. I have the Blu-ray of this one. Yeah. So I'm good with that. Bound is fun. The lesbian erotic thriller. Or can we call it a thriller? Maybe it's a thriller. I don't know. But it was a fun one when it was released. Still a fun movie. It's greasy. Flight is pretty decent. It's absolutely not bad. But it's not a movie I will ever see again. It's a one-time watch. I don't need it. Hang 'em High. Another Clint Eastwood film that I don't think I ever seen. At least I do own it on Blu-ray, so I need to check it out soon. And I'm on a Eastwood run right now this year. So, and I do think I own this through my Blu-ray box set with his films. So I will probably check it out before Christmas at least. But I do love some Eastwood movies. Something Rotten in the collection. Fast Forward. Never seen this one, but this one I really want to see. It's 80s dancing, shaking that ass. I never heard about this before. It was released. It was released last month. So I will probably pick up some movies after the stream. White Palace. I saw this for one of the Rotten episode we had. I didn't like it that much. I didn't feel any eroticism between Susan Sarandon and James, what's his name again? James Spader. It wasn't bad, but it was just like, I don't know. Those two together didn't work for me. You Light Up My Life. I have never seen this one. It didn't look like a light up movie. It looked like somebody had died or disappeared, like a picture on a milk carton or something like that. So the Cronins, the Lee Cronin's The Mummy. I think this was released like a cinema last year, if I'm not mistaken. I haven't seen it though. Steelbook version, Game of Thrones. I own all of them. Solo Mio, not interested. Father, Mother, Sister, Brother. I don't know. I haven't seen many of the Jim Jarmusch films, but I need to go into his filmography soon. Can't remember what movie he did. Return to Silent Hill. A friend of mine told me that this one was really bad. Maybe I'll see it. I like that freak. He was also good in the last movie. Erasure. I did pick up this one, but I haven't seen it yet. I saw it many times back in the days, but I need to go back and see it once more. Ginger Snap. So I saw this. I saw 1 and 2 from was it Umbrella or was it Second Sight? I can't remember, but I bought the box set with them. But I saw them when I got it's pretty good. I like the first one. It's a good movie. Sleepy Hollow is cool. I own that one. Silence of the Lambs is amazing. Big Trouble in Little China is really good. Lust in the Swamps. So I know nothing about Lust in the Swamps. But it's Mundo Macabro. And it's not many films I've seen from them that I haven't liked. So there's a good chance that Lust in the Swamp is one of the best movies ever made. It's a good chance. Morbo. Was this the friend? No, this is... Where was this from? Spain. Spain, maybe. Yeah, I tried to pick up every Mundo Macabro movie because I think they surprised me. And it's already released. I actually need to look for these films after I've done this stream. Man, I thought I had picked up most of the titles now. Shit. It's a lot. There's already 6 titles that I see I want. The Blood Rose, another Mundo Macabro title. Need to check this one out. And this is 4K. Oh, man, it's going to be expensive. Eraser, I luckily have. Visitor Q. This one I will be picking up, but it's getting a release from another company that is cheaper for me. But this is a really cool film. Michael, I'm actually getting on Monday, I believe. Monday, yeah. So I will be seeing it for the first time next week. I'm looking forward to that. Really looking forward to it. But I need to see it when I'm alone home so I can have the sound high. Blue Jean Cop was pretty good, I think. I like this film. But I do own it. Hopper, never seen. Is Hopper this? No. Who made Hopper? What does it say here? New Wave. I don't know. The A-Team, I don't know if I will like it today, but I saw a lot of that stuff when I was a kid. 27 discs. Danish movie, The Beginning. This is a Norwegian animation that I will pick up, but I haven't seen it. Red Scorpion, I love this film. I know people don't understand when I say that, but I do love it. Probably seen it 20 times, maybe even more. When I was a kid, I probably saw it every week. I don't know what it is with this film, but it's just so cool. And you have to see it with friends and just, or with other people and just have fun with the movie. It has many of the best lines ever delivered in an action film. I always liked it. I think one of the best documentaries you can make is a documentary about this film. If you get Dolph Lundgren, the producer you need to have, because that's the main story behind the movie. Direct everyone involved in the film. I think it will make an amazing documentary. Lonesome Dove. So this is a miniseries. I can't remember, but I remember it was on a Lonesome Dove 3-part like VHS back in the days that I saw when I was a kid. But I don't know if this is the same. If I knew the year. But that's probably a release I'll pick up. It's cheap, and I know I will like it. And yeah. So this is New Captain Scarlet, the complete collection. I know nothing about this. Absolutely nothing. Doctor Who, never been, like, I never actually seen Doctor Who. That's a series that I never got into, or I never tried. I think I will like it. Actually, I don't know if I said it, but I saw the entire first series of Star Trek, and I actually now ordered the new box set they will release of it because I fell in love with Star Trek, and I never seen the original series before. So that was insane to go back to the 60s and actually watch how great sci-fi was back in the days. It's every episode is kind of new, but still intellectual in a new way. So it was amazing. I really want this box set, but I do own, as I said before, the Little Red Riding Hood I own. The Singing Ringing Tree, The Devils from Mill, The Devil's Tree, Golden Hairs. I think it's only a Little Red Riding Hood, so this one is interesting. And this came out this week or last week. So that's another release, maybe. Beast Unleashed. So this one I want to check out at least. I don't know if I want to buy it. It's 2 films, The Beast with a Million Eyes and The Beast of Hollow Mountain. Lauren Hardy. So I don't have any nostalgia for these dudes, but I know they were big in America. I wonder if these were kind of like Benny Hill, but America. I don't know. I have no idea. But I saw that feature that was made about them that was released some years ago, and it was decent. But the film didn't make me want to go and watch their movies. But I think you had to maybe grew up with them to really dig it. Red Sun, still haven't seen this, but I do own it. And it's a movie. It's strange that I haven't checked out yet because it looks so damn fun. Maybe I will see this tonight. Sex and Fury. So I just got this one in. Sex and Fury is amazing. It's one of 3 Christina Lindbergh films she did in Japan during her career. But this is also the movie that highly inspired Tarantino with Kill Bill. This one and Thriller. It's actually fun that he got inspired by 2 movies from Christina Lindbergh in one film, right? Let's see. Falling Down. I got this one in. I love Falling Down. I think it's an amazing masterpiece. The Outfit. Never seen this one, but I did order it, so I'll probably get it soon. Solid Green is good. It's a little bit slow today, a little bit outdated, the effects and stuff, but I do like the premise of the film. Kind of scary. To Live and Die in LA. Saw this for the first time 2 weeks ago, something like that. It was cool. It was really cool. I was actually embarrassed that I haven't seen it before. So now I only have one more 80s film that I have to see, of the big ones that I always kind of heard you need to see it. So I saw Night of the Juggler 2 months ago or something for the first time, and this one 2 weeks ago. And I have the Coen brother, what's it called again? Blood Simple. I can't remember. But I still haven't checked that one out, so I need to do that. But that's the last movie I have from the 80s that everybody has told me you need to see it. So it's kind of sad when you don't have any more kind of big titles that you always wanted to see. Hush is okay. It's not a movie I need. I will never see it again. When the twist is revealed, I mean, there's not a movie anymore. So, but I'm a little bit interested in seeing it in black and white, to be honest. Full House, never seen this one. Thank for liking the film. Yeah, it was a good film, Holland. Full House, know nothing about it. Stavisky, know nothing about it. Evil Dead 2, amazing movie. Everybody needs to love it, or else they don't love life itself. And it's a cool release, that thing. But I own so many copies of it. Magnificent Bodyguard. So was this Jackie Chan? Yes, I have. I own it and I've seen it, but I can't remember it. This is the time period with Jackie Chan where I mix his films. It's kind of the less interesting Jackie Chan time period for me, at least. It's like the late 70s, early 80s, and I believe this must be around there, if I'm not mistaken. But from the mid 80s and up, man. So here's a Norwegian film that gets released closer to Christmas, I believe. Major Pain is really fun, but I need to check it out again. It's been years. Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die was decent. Was stuff in the movie I really liked. Everything in the Cafe I really like, and of course Sam Rockwell is amazing. But there was also a lot of shit that I didn't like. But it was a decent one-time watch for me. Here's the third Hustruer movie. I didn't like the first one. And I know I've seen this because it was released in the 90s, and I think I can even remember the VHS cover. But I went back and watched the first one, and I didn't like it. The Swordman collection. So this is Jet Li. Let's see. Isn't that Jet Li? Looks like him. Yeah, I don't think I've seen these films. Not that I remember. Story of Ricky, I got this 4K in this week, I think. It's a really cool movie. It's so sad that Lam Nan Chai never made more films after 93, 95 or something. I don't know. I tried to look up everywhere to find out what happened to him, because apparently he's still alive, but he just stopped making movies in the mid-90s. And every movie he made almost was great. American Pie 1, 2, The Wedding, Reunion. I don't know the numbers for them because there was a lot of movies in between there that didn't have the same cast. But yeah, I do want all of these. I had them on DVD, but or I want American Pie 1 and 2. The other two I don't need, but yeah, they are really expensive, 388 films, the new releases. Hyperspace, Lord Buckethead and the Attack of the Gremloids, The Fright Before Christmas. So it's a Christmas movie. Probably need to check that one out. Doesn't say. No, need to look up that one. Hatchet. So I don't actually own any Hatchet films now because I sold my DVDs. Maybe I have one of them on a box set with horror films, but yeah, I don't like the first Hatchet film, but the second one is pretty fun, and I can't remember if I like the third one. I can't even remember if I've seen the third one, but I must have, because the fourth one I saw, and it's strange to jump over one, right? Victor Crowley, and that one was a piece of shit. The first and the fourth one I didn't like. The second one I liked, but I can't remember the third one. So I should actually see if I can find the third one, just to see it. So here's a box set with, is this Japanese films? Yeah. I haven't written what they're called, but Manhunt is one of them, and the other one, or is it just one film? Yeah, Manhunt. Okay. Yeah, I haven't seen that one. Brudferden. Oh man, I love this film. It's a really old. It's from 1926. It was amazing. I freaking loved this film. It's an old Norwegian film, and I think it was like 2 hours long or something, but it just run by. But it was such a good film. It was kind of, you follow her as young and then old, and it was kind of put together. So I don't know. It felt fresh, to say it. So this is a movie, a documentary actually, that came out, that was produced in Norway last year, I believe, and it did really well on cinema. So I really want to check out this one as well. I pre-ordered that one. Shawshank, Shaw Brothers. So Hex, I really want. And the other Hex movies, I didn't even know there was multiple. But Hex I always wanted. But Imprint, way too expensive for me to put. Human Lanterns I got from Winger Syndrome. It's a pretty cool film. I've never seen Bewitched. Eureka. So this is on probably a Japanese. Yeah, Japanese film. I said seen in New Zealand, Eureka. Face to Face. Is this? I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, Japanese. Yeah. Madadayo. Haven't seen this one. Teddy I saw. It was a big piece of shit. One of the most boring films I've seen. It's a French kind of darker version of Teen Wolf in a way. It was just boring. Cecibel. Haven't seen this one. Lustful Turk. Roman Porno Reboot Collection Volume 1. So I have this, but I haven't checked it out yet. Those Roman porno films usually are really cool, so I'm looking forward to check it out. This one I saw, a girl internet show. I thought it was boring to watch, but this is a young girl that passed away way too early. So just by that, I think I don't know, I will keep the film just to pay some respect. Dark Horses. So this is a really cool film. It's the same Todd Solondz, the same dude who did Happiness. And I've seen now 3 of his films, and I liked all of them. Happiness is definitely the best. Desolation Angels. So this one I have through Umbrella in the box set. I don't remember which of the box sets it is, but I haven't seen it yet. My Name Ain't Susie. So this one was decent. It's a drama film, and it's about prostitution from the 80s. And they take it really serious. So that's the reason why I thought it was good. But they also maybe take it a little bit too serious. So it wasn't fun to watch, to say it like that. The Rubber Gun. This one I thought was pretty boring. I sold my copy. Come Back to the Five and Dime. So this is a Robert Altman film. Yeah, I sold my copy. It was decent. It wasn't bad, but the twist in the film, if you like, I don't think it was done that well. I don't know if you can call it a twist either, but more like the whole reason the movie exists is kind of because of one character in the story. And yeah, and nowadays it's kind of, yeah, it's in half of the films we get, I feel like. So, but back then it was probably a bigger reveal, or how you say it. Anything That Moves. Yeah, did I see this one? Either I own it and haven't seen it, or I have seen it and sold it, but I can't remember. Yeah, I've seen it. Alex Phillips. This is the dude who did that Worms movie. Yeah, I didn't like it. It was just, there was no story in it, and it was just shit. So Night Watch remake, I never liked. I sold my copy. It's not something I need. Explorers. This one I did see when I was a kid, but I can't remember anything from it, so I need to rewatch it. I think I will love it. I hope so. I did like that VSU release they did of it. The war game. So I actually ordered this because this is the only catastrophic kind of, the Cold War movies that are kind of part of the classics that I haven't seen yet. And I think this is a prequel to Treads in some ways. And I love Treads. So I'm looking forward to check this one out. I just can't remember where I ordered it from. Was it? Maybe it was iMusic. I can't remember. But I'm looking forward to check it out. Treads is amazing. I own it through Severin Films, the Blu-ray. Music Machine, know nothing about it. And Disco Italia, know nothing about it, but I'm interesting. Vi flyr på Rio. So yeah, let's see here. Now the time is 2, so that's the longest I will go, but I will see. I will see. I just don't know what's happening. So, but let's see. Thank you for everybody who has been here with me. And that's what we say when we say...
We are the keepers of the continued tense functioner.
It is a very mysterious and powerful device.
Bye.
The gang-controlled areas have become known as free fire zones. The police will not enter. There is no law.
How does this work? Hey man, remember way back when I said your mother was a cankerous whore? I'm sorry man, I did not mean it.
He's a fucking speed loader.
Welcome to Gizmo's channel. Here we always have an exciting panel. Anthony, the horror tuber of the year. So famous that his groupies are Paris Hilton and Britney Spears. Corey, the Red Army leader of the West. He just needs your military test. Dumubewe o Maria, dumubewe liabia, dumubewe liabia, dumubewe o Maria. Gizmo, Gizmo the video man. Dumubewe o Maria, dumubewe liabia, dumubewe liabia, dumubewe o Maria. Gizmo, Gizmo the video man. Lightning strikes and the court lights get dim. The supreme stream is about to begin. We never watch or how we talk and move over for our gangster walk. My name is Gizmo, but they call me Jizzy. Watch all of your mamas, I'm here for your fizzy. Educated fool with movies on my mind. Got my 10 in my hand and I'm ready to grind.
Hey, Janelle, what's wrong with Wolfie? I can hear him barking. Is he okay?
Wolfie's fine, honey. Wolfie's just fine. What are you?